My name's Teen, and I'm one of the dancers as well as one of the coaches on the lion dance team. Lion dancing is like a traditional dance between like two people. Normally, two people are in the line. It's one person's the head, and then the other person's the tail. It's kind of like a cultural dance where you ward off evil or to bring good luck and prosperity.
There's a lot of tricks, there's a lot of dancing, there's a lot of crowd interactions, and it's for New Year's, specifically Lunar New Year's, and so for it, it's supposed to represent good luck. So people look in the mirror on the forehead to represent, oh, this I'm looking at myself, money will come to me, the horn is lucky, the tail is lucky. There's a lot of superstition kind of in the lion head, and a lot of people come all over St. Louis just to see the lions because it's a good luck thing.
We pay respect to the lion is first off, we are not allowed to jump over the tail or jump over the head. We are not allowed to touch the horn or touch the mirror. Just to pay respect since this is like an ancient creature.
Superstition. It's a cultural thing. Traditionally, you're just not supposed to because it's supposed to represent bad luck. There are some different styles. I know for us, we do the wushu style, I'm pretty sure. Because we had a team out in Oklahoma come teach us and help us out. And they explain different types of traditions in Chinese and Vietnamese, especially in Japanese too. With Chinese, I would say it's much more traditional. With how we run our lion dance, it's much more modern and kind of youth oriented.
It starts to move around and stuff.
No, you can be the first user.
It's very physically taxing. I would say holding the head itself is pretty taxing. As you're jumping around too is also pretty tiring. There's a lot of conditioning, physically conditioning, a lot of teamwork. So I'd say a pretty decent amount of work.
One part is knowing your partner. So we have duos and they tend to switch in and switch out. And when they're in the lion itself, one is controlling the head and the head movements. So that includes the eyes, the ears, and the mouth itself. And so you have to hold it in a position where you can kind of just control everything in one go. That also includes moving the shoulders to have sharp turns. And then when you're in the back, the goal of line dancing is to mimic the way a lion moves. And so you're supposed to hold a very specific position. If you're a tail, you're supposed to be able to just bend over, shake your butt, and move and match the patterns of a lion. And when it comes to tricks, that's just something that comes with practice.
I think trust plays a big role in it. We you've seen we do some crazy tricks in the air, but I mean I can't do it by myself. I play my role, and then my partner Will plays his role. It's a lot of communicating, a lot of trust. I can't second guess him when I'm about to jump. I have to just go and I have to just fully trust them, which I do. So I mean it works out.
So the first thing, you guys gonna run down, touch the wall. You're gonna do these, so you're gonna start on your knees.
Injuries is always a big one. Those jumps, we do practice them, but anything can still happen. We've had people fall before. I think stamina plays a big part of it. When you're performing, you're just gonna give it your all, and then burns out a lot quickly because moving the head and then with walking around because we're constantly in a stance. We're not really standing straight up. A lot of jumping. I think it gets pretty tiring pretty fast.
So there's the lion itself, there's also percussion, and there's also umdia. Percussion maintains the drum and the cymbals. Cymbals are used to keep the rhythm, and then drums are used to kind of signal the lions to switch in, switch out, when to do the bow, and overall just sets the rhythm of the performances. As a lion, you're supposed to dance to the beat of the lion, and so that has to be a coordinated effort. With the cymbals, that helps the drum keep a beat and also just adds more flair to it and just kind of masks the mess ups that happens. And umdia is the man of the earth, basically. That's another tradition in lion dance where it's kind of just the goofball, the funny side character.
He represents the god of the earth, I guess, but during the performance he serves as our guide. We can't always see everything that's going on, and he serves as like someone that can communicate to the lions and the performers without like standing out so much, you know.
As drummers and just people like not out of the uniform, we can't go into the lion dance and just tell him what to do. Because he's in costume, he can go up and just like fan, be like, hey, take a step back, or just re-coordinate them basically. He's our voice inside basically.
Ago, so we just have to put on the head. It's tie it right here.
It's a big part of culture for me. When I see lion dancing, I immediately think of like Tat or like Vietnamese New Year. That's like a big like cultural significance to me. I think it's definitely brought me a lot closer to like the Viet community in St. Louis. Also, it makes me more involved in Tat, because normally that I don't really do anything other than, you know, just go like pray, stuff like that, like visit family. But I think line dancing allows me to like share that culture with other people.
I think the biggest thing is just maintaining the culture that we have, especially growing up in a Vietnamese community. Personally, I'm not the greatest at speaking Vietnamese or reading it, and so this is a way for me to kind of connect back to my roots. It's very like a cliche thing to say, but because I grew up with it, I kind of feel like I kind of have to owe my community in that type of sense. I know with Tien, because he grew up kind of separate from the Vietnamese community, being in the lion dance really connected him to like everyone else in the community.
To me, it's like a way for me to reconnect with my culture. Because growing up, like I wasn't as involved in the Vietnamese community, but my family was here. My uncle actually danced in like the same group at the church, so I always wanted to do that. But then, like a few years ago, I like started with my partner Will right over there. But I think this is like a really good way for me to reconnect with my culture, and then I can also like share the culture with others as well.
Oh shit!
Oh, what is that?
No, that's firecrackers.
That's the plant. That's the plant where you like. I think.
There was a lion dance group before us. That was like the group my uncle was in. Like growing up, I always wanted to do it, but like, you know, too young. I didn't really have like the opportunity to do it. So I think growing up now that I have a chance, and like, you know, I have some other friends that are interested as well, we decided to like start it back up, and then we're still here.
I think the biggest thing is that it's kind of been there our whole childhood. I know when I was a kid, I would see my brothers and like the older people do it, and so I know my partner Tien, he was very ecstatic about doing lion dance because he was like, oh, the biggest memory I have growing up is lion dancing in the little courtyard at our church, and that's why he was like so like ambitious to do it with me. During COVID and after COVID, people were like, will lion dance come back? Like, who will take up lion dancing? And so I was like, I might as well just do it. I have experience and we have the stuff. Let's just do it. It was like the first study ever at SLU. And so I was like, oh, I can like bring lion dance to this, then, huh? And so I asked Tien, and Tien asked Will if they wanted to join, and they were super down for it. It was a struggle at first because it was my first time like ever doing lion dance officially.
I think our first year was like really bad. It was just like very reorganized, or like disorganized, because like me, Danny, Will, we didn't have it like any training per se. Like, I mean, like my uncle helped out a little bit, but like making the dances, like choreoing, was very difficult because we didn't really have anything to go on.
We're very fortunate to have the support that we have within the community. We had people in the past who help us with finances, logistics, booking, and just like general knowledge as well. As much as we want to maintain the tradition, it is ran by kids, and so we want to maintain a fun, interactive spirit of it, because once you make it too much about like work, especially if you make it too much about the money, it kind of just loses its purpose, because we should be doing this for like, for the love of the game, basically. I know me, Tien, and Will, we spend a lot of time trying to figure things out. We take a lot of time and energy to just coordinate the practices, but it's also like, I know for me personally, it doesn't really sap my energy that much because I love it. It's just a fun thing to do.
It's like a lot of like my close friends, and then we're able to do something that's like not only fun, but like helps us like value and like keep our tradition as well. it gives the kids that are already at the church like an opportunity to participate in something else other than like Tuni. You know, being one of the coaches, we get to see like how hard everyone puts in to work, and then I think the performances is like an opportunity for everyone to like show off what they've worked for. So I think it's pretty exciting. I think very proud. You know, it's a big part of culture, like I said before. And then growing up, I've always wanted to do it. Like, it always looks super cool. And then I think now having the opportunity to like not only participate but like help lead it and like kind of grow this group, I think I take pride in that.
I think because wushu is kind of the only one that really does it like to the level they have, because no one else can compete with it and there's no one else to like kind of compete with them. They kind of just can do whatever they want with it. With the Vietnamese culture, what I've heard, there's not really any other lion dance teams. I know Washu has one, but they're much more traditional and very more Chinese oriented. So the Vietnamese lion dance tradition is very much so dying. I feel like it only resonates with the Vietnamese community who grew up with it, basically.
I wouldn't say dying. I know it's a little bit harder because like kids coming in now, like I guess they're more acclimated to the culture here. Sometimes they forget about where they come from, where their parents come from. I mean, there's still a lot of other groups other than us in St. Louis that do lion dancing, but I mean, it's a little hard to recruit people though, because like, you know, it's not everyone's interest to be sweating and jumping around all day, but I wouldn't say dying.
Very good practice today, guys. Very happy with what we did so far. Good progress. Next week we will go over Atlantic again, and then we'll go over
I just hope that more people find out about this. Like, it doesn't just have to be like Asian people hiring us. Like, you know, like more people find out about our culture. I also hope that like the group continues to grow. Like, I know we're not gonna be here forever. Like, eventually I'm gonna like move out, get a job, stuff like that. And same goes for like the rest of them. But I hope that they're able to pass on the torch and like the culture doesn't die. Like as you said earlier, you know, like it just keeps growing and people enjoy doing it. They enjoy watching it, stuff like that.
The main goal is just to keep it surviving. I know that we've gone through periods where there wasn't lioness at all, and people always ask about it every year because it's a huge tradition, like Vietnamese culture. And so I would hope that with what we're building right now, it will outlast us in our time in St. Louis, basically. That's my hope.